All right, I'm here with Coach Damon Magazu, safeties coach. Coach, it's your second year back, right?
Yes,
program?
sir. Second year.
Have people finally started in Greenville referring to you as Coach Magazu and not just the player? Do you feel like you finally, they've put your past career behind them?
As BB was just, walking by and saying, past things about as a player, I don't think so, which is totally fine. I get a mixture of both. I get coach and then people reminiscing a little bit. But it's been fun to be back at ECU, and obviously the community's phenomenal, and welcome my family back home. So it's been a blast being back and going into my second year.
You kind of lived all over the state, huh? I mean, obviously as a kid, you lived in Charlotte for a little bit when your dad was with the Panthers, and now here. So the humidity of Eastern North Carolina never goes away. How nice is that practice facility going to be when you can get out of that humidity for a little bit?
It's going to be nice, especially for some camp situations and rain, and when there's lightning and thunder and things like that. But we still got to practice in the elements also. So I know when that time comes, we'll find the right balance between Coach Harrell finding it and saying, we need this work in the humidity, because at the end of the day, we play outside. So it's going to be a beautiful facility, and obviously there's been a ton of support from the entire community, and just really excited to get that built for the guys so we can use it when needed, and obviously all the other sports be able to use it also. So it's going to be huge for not just ECU football, but also for the entire athletics program to have that there.
Yeah, of course. And so now let's talk about the two guys that are going to be seeing most of the field in your room. Yep. We'll start with Jamarly Riddle. He is the returner, only a true sophomore, but it just seems like last year, he was so advanced beyond his years, both in a skill set and from a mentality standpoint. How have you seen him grow, though, from year one to year two?
Yeah, he comes from obviously a great high school program where when he came in June, we could have high football IQ conversations right away. So that piece has always been there with him, and now it's getting him into the details of the scheme. He was in the right places, doing the right things last year, using his athletic ability, but now he's using pre-snap alerts and confirming with his keys of the play that he's already anticipating. So watching him grow in that way has been huge, along with the leadership piece. Even though he's young, the guys respect the work that he puts in every day, which results in good play. And so watching him learn how to lead has been fun.
And then the other guy in that room is going to be a familiar face to Pirate faithful, and that's Tegan Wilk. He transfers to Houston last year, spends a year with Coach Fritz, and now he's back. How is he implemented into what is really going to be his third scheme in 3 years? Because obviously now, when he was here previously, it was, of course, it was Coach Harrell run the defense. Yeah. Now it's Coach Aldridge. So things have changed, but I'm sure Tegan's picking up on it really quickly, isn't he?
He has, and he's played a lot of football, and being in those different schemes, some people may think it hurts him, but it actually helps him to be able to just correlate things back and forth. And so he's been great as far as in the room as a leader and football IQ and getting the guys together to watch extra film. Because, again, he's been around a lot of ball. He knows what it takes to be on a championship team. And so, watching him and Jamarly communicate out on the field, it's very elite. They're going through a lot of checks and pre-snap alerts to the corners, the nickel, the backer, and, going through everything. And so watching those two guys communicate has been big time.
And obviously you guys wrapped up your final scrimmage yesterday. We hope those two are starting all year long, but, there are unfortunate things that can happen throughout a season. So who's another guy or couple guys in your position room that you feel like Pirate fans should know about heading into the season if let's just say if a helmet pops off of Tegan or Jamarly and they got to come out for a play, because, NCAA's got weird rules.
Yeah, I mean, you got Aiden Duncanson, LD Polk, you got Kamari McKinley, young man DJ Spear. So you'll have a chance to see those guys because, they've done a great job of competing every day. And so that starts, with Jamarly and Tegan setting that standard, competing with themselves yesterday, pushing the group, bringing everybody together, and pushing the same way. And so we want to be able to rotate guys, keep them fresh in the fourth quarter, keep them fresh in the fourth quarter of the season. The way that we play defense here is full tilt every single play. So whatever you can give, empty the tank, whether it's 3, 4, 5 plays, and, we'll rotate guys in and out. So you'll see a bunch of different faces in the back end.
All right, well, we thank you for your time, Coach Magazu. Good luck this season.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.